7%. That's the number that has Spanish investors clenching their fists and European analysts shaking their heads this week. It's a record high for Spain's debt, a new low for the country's economy, and a little sign of the big trouble ahead. The BBC explains.
Lenders are now demanding an interest rate, a yield of just over 7% for 10-year bonds, 10-year debt, a level which many believe, of course, is just too expensive and certainly unsustainable.
The dark news follows a drastic downgrade by Moody's rating agency, which has cut Spanish bond ratings to one level above junk. In the report, Moody's cited the recent €100 billion bank bailout as evidence of the country's economic weakness. Spain's bond interest has been rising steadily all week, but 7% is the highest it's ever been since the country adopted the euro. An analyst told Bloomberg the yield spike represents a fundamental mistrust in Spain's recovery ability.
The debt markets are telling us that they're unconvinced by the bank bailout, and that the next step is that the government will have to concede, capitulate, and go for a sovereign loan.
A 7% bond yield level is typically the first sign to analysts a country might need financial aid on a national scale. Many investors are worrying Spain's economy will require another bailout on top of the banking one to keep it afloat. Sky News says a second bailout would stretch the Spanish debt burden to its limits.
That you have just had a bailout for the banking system, and you may now need a bailout for the wider economy to actually keep it going. And so really one woe upon another has been piled for Spain.
And Spain's woes aren't staying in Spain. The contagion may be spreading to Italy. MarketWatch notes the Italian bond auction is having similar troubles.
We're talking about interest rates that are, in very rough terms, a percentage point higher than they were before. So we're seeing Italian bond yields now reach levels that most people would say are unsustainable.
For Newsy, I'm Lauren Goris. Multiple sources, the real story.